stream today. I'm just doing a random off-the-cuff casual stream because I had a bit of time. Partner's away, kids are asleep. What else to do but play some Magic? Tonight, may as well... Going to have a play with Aether Revolt. We're getting close to the end of it. I know everyone's done it to death, but I've still yet to get a trophy because I am bad at the game. But, got to keep trying, got to keep at it until we get one. Tonight I am trying out a simplified overlay. My last one had a whole bunch of stuff down along here. Just going to try it out. Obviously any feedback would be appreciated. But yeah, definitely obviously say hi, the chat should still work, and I'll keep an eye on it if everyone's hanging out. Let me just quickly pop this out. Let me just quickly clean up a couple of things. And once this gets sorted, where is my scrollies, properties? Let's change this to... Let's turn that on. Edit that. If anybody does have any feedback about the new overlay, let me know. I'm happy and open to all kinds of criticism, whether they be constructive or not. As long as you at least be a little bit friendly about it, I'll be happy. Alright, we're doing that, we're doing that. That is fantastic. Let's jump in and see how we can draft this thing. Would like a trophy. We'll take a 2-1, hopefully don't get another 1-2, which I got when I did a casual draft the other day. Okay, so we start with a mythic rare Planeswalker, and without looking at the rest of the cards, there's about a 90% chance I'm taking that. But let's just double check the old value Rooney of that. And it's a good card anyway. Obviously white's not playable. It's not the best colour in the set, but you tend to play the Planeswalkers when they do decide to come around, because it's not often. And being mythic, they've got a little bit of value. So it's a ticket at the moment, yeah. So I mean, if we're not taking Ajani, because we can still consider options, obviously. So look, you've got good uncommon, good uncommon, good common, good common, good common, good common. So it's actually a decent pack. You're looking at probably not getting. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that can be picked pretty respectably, I guess. But I think yeah, we always take the mythic. How many chances do you get to play with Planeswalkers in drafts? Well, that's a rare we're not taking. What am I seeing in this pack? Opponent, for person to my left took a common, which could be anything. So there's nothing. The rares aren't exciting, and the uncommons aren't all that exciting. You've got Engineer, you've got Court, you've got Bandar, you've got Shock, which are all fine cards, but not something you want to start a draft on specifically. I have taken Bandar first before, and I don't think I won that one. Caught in the Bright's obviously a fine removal spell. It's not as good as the other 3-cost enchantment removals, the Stop to Arrest or the one from Kaladesh, which I can't remember because you can still use it to crew vehicles and it doesn't stop activated abilities. But it's still fine. It's still a 3-mana spell that stops your opponent from being able to attack you. So I think we're going to take that. Otherwise we'll take the Bandar if we want to hold green, but we'll take the Brights. People don't play white very much anymore, so white tends to be... Oh, Quicksmith Rebel's in the pack. That's interesting. Quicksmith Rebel is it's a fine card. It's not the best card, but it's fine. So again, we're getting some good packs coming around. We've got the Rebel, Poisoner. I mean, Inventor's fine in the decks, the improvised decks you want it. I play Ice Overs, and you come down to the playable. the playable cards. Things like the Garrison, the Growth, probably not Wrangle, Osprey. The question is here, do I read this as a signal and look at building into red artifacts, or do I try and force... Do I try and force my colours by taking the Osprey? I don't think I want to take the Osprey. Ospreys are so replaceable. I think we take the Rebel, take the hint that red might be open for at least a couple of 2 hour... Right, we did pass a Shock and a Ether Chaser, which means we're probably not getting it coming back to us. What the... How is there an Untethered Express in this pack still? Like, obviously the rare uncommon are missing, but I'm very, very curious about what commons could have been taken over these two awesome uncommons. Like the first 3 cards here are all... These are cards that you would first pick. I'm guessing obviously a rare, maybe a foil rare, that can happen. But, I mean, even your best commons are not better than these 3 cards. I mean, do you ever not take the Untethered Express? Is Untethered Express suddenly got bad without me knowing? Actually, Renegade... yeah, we'll take the Express. Curious signals coming around. Foil rare. Speaking of foil rares, woohoo! Awakening's good. Awakening's not good, but if you have Untethered Express and you live the dream, it's awesome. Revolutionary's fine. Lots of inventors coming around. I think we're just going to take the Revolutionary. It's a fine card. Again, not quite sure what's open here. They're in the wrong order. I like to keep my first 8 picks in the order that I got them in, just to, for when someone drops into the draft and be like, oh, look, this guy picked. I'll be like, well, here's the order. And then once I get past the first 8, I tend to just kind of knock it around and sort them by colour, sort them by, you know, draft. Bandar's good here. Frosty's also good. I think we want to look at creatures first and then worry about counters later. So we'll take the 2-drop. Maybe I was wrong about red being open. Maybe Rebel's not as good. I guess maybe the guy, 4 seats? Or sorry, the player, I should say, 4 seats to my right is... not, I don't know. Renegade Rallier. Renegade Rallier works really good with Bandar because you can take the counters off to Bandar and then Rallier straight back to play. And I think I really want to play Ajani. I haven't seen much white coming around. Herbalists is fine, not exciting. I think Rallier just has a better ceiling. So we might be forcing a bit here, but we're not locking in. Ether Herder. Okay, let's play this around a bit. So if we go, so we're currently sitting with some 3-drops, a 4-drop, and an Ajani. With Ajani, I definitely want creatures. So the choice here is we get another 3-drop with Osprey or the Aether Herd. I think Osprey is just better. Obviously we want to try, if we're going to play green-white, we want to bring our curve down. Implement's good. Implement's a good card for green. I think green's being taken somewhere nearby, but I'm not sure, of course. Just take the best card, whatever. And obviously we're still in pack 1, we're not locked into anything. We could splash. I'll take the Unbridled Growth. Helps me spark. If I get some good artifacts, the Rebel... Well, I've got some good artifacts, but the Rebel is something that can be splashed for. Being it's a 4-drop. That does it. Like, it can get played late in the game and it's still acceptable. Do I want Awakening or do I want... I think I want Awakening. Yeah, let's take Awakening. It might be cut. I probably want at least, 4 or 5 good artifacts before I even think about it. Obviously, yeah, the world where I play that on, Down to that Express, is just a nice world, but that you can't take one card for that card. Expertise. That's the card that I wanted to build around because I got smashed by it this one time, but in reality, I'm not taking it. In the pack, I'm seeing my second Caught in the Brights, and that's literally all the white-green cards. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Archer. I mean, Dragster's defensible, but like I've played it a couple of times, and it does exactly what you expect to do. It attacks, and if it gets through, you get a couple of cards off it, and then it goes away. And that's fine, but I don't think it's overly exciting. I think we're going to take Caught in the Brights. I tend to make the mistake of not getting enough removal in these kind of decks, and while it's not top tier removal, it's still fine. Fatal Push. I might be taking the Fatal Push as a money pick, so forgive me here. I think there's still some money, right? Quick old MTGO price wiki. Very helpful. Fatal Push is still buying for almost 2 tickets. So look, I'm gonna take the money pick here. I've got to be able to support this habit, so I'm not going to be able to keep streaming if I don't keep getting tickets. So we'll take it. If that wasn't in the pack, I'd probably just be taking the Obsolescence as a removal. Or I could also look at the improvement, but yeah, we're taking the Fatal Push. Could also splash. I don't want to splash it, but I could. Jeez, either my colours being cut coming back this way, or they're just empty. Because I've still got 13 cards in this pack, so unless they took specifically a white card and a green card, I can't say that, can I? Ether Herd is fine, right? Herd is better than Inspector because Vigilance doesn't matter and extra point of power is nice. And that's more likely to come back. Alright, they're definitely the bottom 2 of the 5 cycle. It's playable though. Like it's not a card that you cannot play. It's just less than good. Well of Invention. I've passed this card so many times. I think I passed 2 of them in the first pack. I don't think it's good enough. I like the Infiltrator. The Infiltrator's fine. The Admiral's probably slightly better, but it does cost 4, doesn't it? I've got the 1 vehicle, but if that gets in the air, that'd be nice too. But I really need more. If I'm going to have this thing going off, I need more creatures to work with it. Let's take the Infiltrator. Let's hedge our bets here. Try and fix the curve a bit. Well, there's the Thopter Arrest that we wanted, and a second Audacious Infiltrator. But I think we're at 6 creatures. Shit. Really need to up the creature count. But Thopter Arrest is really good because it kills. Yeah, we're going to take it. I don't know. Probably making mistakes. Probably screwing up a bit here, but it's fine. It's what we do. Renegade. Skew's Renegade is a fine bear. It's nothing exciting, but it's fine. What do we got in the sideboard? 1 playable black card, 1 playable red card. I don't want another High Spire Infusion. I don't particularly want Verdant Automaton. Wheelsmith's nice. Scrounging Bandar is also good. Wheelsmith coming around means that white-red's pretty open, but we're past the point of being able to switch into it. The question is, do we splash for it being with our 1 Unbridled Growth? And the answer is probably not. I would need to get pretty lucky to build up a good splash like that. I think we just take the Bandar. Blue's open. There's a big difference between there are blue cards in the pack and blue is open. Yeah, keep that in mind. I'm probably not getting played. take the rare. There you go, I picked it. Watch Automaton. Whatevs. Ice over. Alright, where are we at? We're at 30 cards, so going into Kaladesh. I can't really think of any cards that I specifically want. Lost Legacy, isn't it? Is not it. Blossoming Defense is fine. Thriving Rhino is probably better. Blossoming Defense worth anything? Wow, this is the third time I've gone. I don't like going and checking for... I know there was a time when it was picked up because it was played a lot in... it's played in Modern, isn't it? Yeah, it's 0.6. Yeah, screw that. Let's take the Rhino. Rhino's just the best card. Oh, I could take the Pioneer, but I think I want the Rhino. Yeah, let's take the Rhino. Something happening with the artworks here. Here we go. Oh, Whisper of Angel. What's this do? You may turn another target under its owner's control. So we've got some choices here. Renegade Freighter's obviously great. Trumpet is good. Angel's good. Target creature you control. What kind of play effects do I have? Rallier, Maulfist. That dies, or yeah, it dies. Renegade, Bandar refreshes. It's still a 4/4 flyer for 6, which is not terrible. Not terrible in the slightest. Freighter's not coming back, we know that. Trumpet is probably not coming back. But I think we just want the Angel. Armorcraft Judge will do some work in this deck. Okay, I think I cut green out pretty well by the looks of it. Armorcraft Judge will do some work in this deck, so I've got counters. Oh no, it's not counters, that's... I'm going to theoretically draw at least a couple of cards off this. If you draw one card, you're ahead. It's a 4/4. It's a 3/3 for 4 that draws one card. I'll take it any day. Anything more? Glimpse of Artisan, best white card in the set. Best white common in the set, sorry. Yeah, Prism I could look at, but I'm not taking. 3-drop dot deck. I like Nature's Way. Nature's Way is a solid removal spell. I don't know what's happening with these arts. I think my computer's shitting itself, or Magic here, or MTGO is. Riparian Tiger's good. Where am I? I'm at 14 creatures, but I think I want the Nature's Way. Nature's Way can just be literally a solid... It's just a punch. It's just a... Literally... Kill this creature, if you have power. Eat a creature, you know. Mechanic... I loved Mechanic in original Triple Kaladesh, but it's not great. I think we'll take the Nature's Way. Definitely taking the Appetite here. Always love having one main board artifact removal. Ninth Bridge Patrol is less than exciting. I wouldn't play it over any of my 2-drops at the moment. I've lost too many games to flyers to not take a takedown for sideboard. The amount of times I've literally sat there and been smashed in the face with Thopters, can't find my flyer. Like, if I draw my takedown, if I had a takedown, I'd win this game. Here it is, Hunt vs Cobra vs Pima Outrider. And I think the correct answer is Hunt the Weak. Yeah. Got a lot of removal. Like the format seems to be a bit more. Okay, it's definitely a creature aggro-ish format, and you definitely want to have ways to interact with their creatures. You're very rare to win just by attacking, so you want to have some removal. You want to have some ways to probably cut one of these for a Thopter Arrest. Ornamental Courage sometimes does work. Probably won't get played though. So I'll probably be cutting this. I'll probably be cutting this. Blossoming Defense, better than Ornamental Courage, so I'm definitely not playing that. Icefire Infusion could be on the cut list. We'll take a Nigacon. No, we won't. It's a terrible card. They're all terrible cards. Not playing the Sage. Not playing a Bandar. So I've got more than 23 playables, and that's always a good start whenever you draft. Now it's just a matter of cutting. Alright, let's see what we've got. Good creatures. I have a lot of non-creature spells. So I think we're definitely cutting the Unbridled Growth. What's Nature's Way? Is that? Yeah, Nature's Way is that. Appetite staying in. I'll cut one of the courts. So at the moment I'm sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to kill creatures. We've got Appetite to kill artifacts and vehicles. How many good artifacts do I have? 1, 2. So that can get cut. I'm pretty sure I want to run 20... I want to run 17 land here. Do I? No, maybe I don't. I can cut the Aether Inspector, that's unexciting. Is there anything that I'd put in the sideboard that I would want in the main? I don't think so. There's definitely creatures, like, the creatures I have are not the best creatures in any given draft, but you know, I've got Bandars, Rhinos, Ralliers. Like my Rallier has 5 targets, which is pretty nice. Inspector and Herder are less than exciting, but they are, at the end of the day, they are creatures. So my choices are: I can cut an Inspector, could cut a Highspire Infusion, probably just cut the Infusion. I don't really have anything with trample or anything, so I might, if I cut like this, keeps my creature count at 14 plus the Express. 4 solid forms removal, 1 great combat trick, artifact removal. My angel does blinkies for, you know, whatever. Yeah, let's YOLO it. Swap our colour. So we're mostly green, combined groups. Pretty much 50-50, so we'll be looking at 17, 9, 8. Unless I want one of these back in. Alright, we can try it out. I mean, obviously we're in the league, so we can always try this way. Hey, I got it right for once. We can always try this way. See what happens. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let's... Alright, let's play some magics. Oh wait, save and continue. Helps if you save your deck. Now I'm just going to move this. Ooh, the league match has started. Can that fit there? It's a good place to put it, right? It's not quite 100%. Maybe I can just... There we go. Do we want to play first? Yes, we would love to play first, thank you. Now this hand is pretty fantastic. So turn 2 this, turn 3 that, kills up, and then take out the best spell with that. Seems fine. Bugs. Bird Automaton, not overly exciting, but I can put some counters on it, make it a bigger threat. But not this turn. This turn I'll be revolutionarying. Zero. Okay, game seems a bit jumpy tonight for some reason. I don't know if it's my computer. Let me just try closing a couple of programs. Free up some stuff. This has got trample. Oh, this does have trample. Yeah, I'll give it a counter. That. Drop a land for whatever reason. Mobile Garrison, it's 2 to crew. We'll attack. We may as well just thop to arrest that now. Thop to arrest that. Yep. Turn my opponent off really being able to do anything while I'm smacking face for 6. It's fine by me. Snaps, they're going to take my revolutionary away. That's just mean. Hit me for 1. Always 0 to opponent's creatures. There we go. Right, Armorcraft Judge draws me a card, which is nice, so we may as well do that. And if that's a land, that means I get Ajani next turn. It's not a land. That's fine. We can still play it. Attack for 2. Alright, we want to draw a land, please. Opponent seems to be stuck on a colour. They've obviously not played. They've played literally 2 cards. So I'm not winning by skill. I'm just winning by luck. As with many of my games that I win. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Basically, the plan is we're just going to keep attacking. Okay, opponent seems to be heavy on the... Well, not heavy, but they've got 2 vehicles they've played. If I put that there, then it auto knows, so it doesn't waste any of my time. Didn't get the land, unfortunately, but we'll just play the automaton. Actually, we can draw a card with this, can't we? So we'll put a counter over here, which we can move around later. Yes. Didn't draw a creature, that's fine. Attack for 6. Opponent will have to start blocking very soon. Probably this turn, yep. There that is. Guess we'll play the Herder. In the interest of spend, it's always better to spend your mana than to not spend your mana, so... Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, Saram. What if I... No, they can't be on mono white. So my opponent's going to do that. I wonder if they have another spell. Otherwise I'll just be cracking the puzzle knot. Caught in the Brights on my Ether Chaser. That's fine. Don't feel like moving counters around yet, no. Artisan's nice. Okay, so attack with our 3/3s. Wait, can crew, cannot crew this. That's fine. I don't want to overextend. It probably sounds stupid. I don't want to overextend into the Wrath, which I don't think they have, but I don't need to play any more spells to win this game. So we'll see. We'll not cast these two creatures in our hand. See what happens. I've always got Blossoming Defense if something bad happens. Opponent needs to play two creatures. We'll play one creature and leave up the puzzle knot. Depending on exactly what happens, if that's what happens, I can probably just... No, it still doesn't. No, it doesn't work for me. So I say I could, if I get Ajani out, I could exile the servo. But they gain a life, which means they're not dead. Felidar Guardian, exile our target permanent you control. And they can target Puzzle Knot with that. Or Bazaar Barge to draw a card. Yeah, Puzzle Knot. That's fine. We've got blockers now. So that's a thing. Conviction? Yeah, Conviction's a card. It's not a good card, but it's a card. Again, the reason I'm clicking my opponent's creature is because I'm not going to use the ability and I have it set to auto no to my opponents, which is something you can do by right clicking when you have that card. Alright, so what's going to happen if I play Ajani and I can either +3. Now I am very aware of the fact that if I had played my creatures this turn, I would have won the last turn. I would have won the game, but I don't know. I think it was defensible to not do that. I think what we want to do play Ajani and just get some value out of it. Get some value town. Double block one creature. I'm not going to lose any creature. Oh no, because I can use that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to lose one creature. I can use Blossoming Defense. Okay, so I think what I do is I Ajani kill the servo. Wait, Ajani kill the servo, attack, they're on 1. Probably win next turn. If my opponent could try and... Let's see, because it's power, isn't it? Okay, so I probably just want to do the Guardian then, because the difference between being on 1 and 2 is not enough to matter. So we'll get rid of the Guardian, which loses the Conviction as well. Attack for that. Opponent goes to 2. We're in a pretty good spot. Opponent can probably kill Ajani if they get a creature with 3 power. That's fine. But then they're pretty much dead if they do that anyway, so... Luckily Planeswalkers do have this this polarizing effect on games. Yep, cool. So we got the win. What were we drawing? Infiltrator, Bandar. Okay, so my opponent's on not much, so a couple of vehicles, couple of enchantments, a SRAM, They could be mono white. There's only 2 cards left in their hand, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were like mono white artifacts. So what could be good? Hey Total MTG, how's it going, mate? What are we sideboarding? I don't know if we need to change much. Like, we basically just need to make sure that they don't get their vehicles off the ground and just keep attacking like we did. Flyers are going to be nice. Yeah, good. Nice. Yeah, I thought I'd do a casual draft, and we won 1 game, so that's a start, right? Thanks. I tried to simplify it. I thought, because I used to have a big chunky thing down the bottom here, and it was just a bit much. I thought, so I was going to get rid of that. I thought I'd simplify it a bit, have the lines here with all that fun stuff, keep my Ranger down the bottom, have my pretty face up here, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's not perfect, but it's a bit closer to what I want it to be. Alright, what are we doing? We've got a Scrounging Mandar, Nature's Way, and 5 lands. We're on the draw. We've got tons of 2 and 3 drops. I'm going to keep this. I think any sensible person could mulligan this on the draw, but it's fine. It could be so much worse, so we're going to keep it. Always F8. Oh, and we got Ajani. That's what we wanted. Oh, why am I tapping that? Go away. F6ing. So we're pretty sure my opponent's on mono white with a bunch of artifacts. Okay, my 2-2 beats you 1-1. Double Scrounging Bandar combo. Daredevil, yeah, so they're pretty much, my opponent's just like all time, always artifacts and white cards. This is crew 2, isn't it? Yep. It's fine. Even with Ferocity draws me a card, which is nice. Oh, I should have played my land. That was silly. We may as well just pop it now. No reason not to. Opponent was hesitant to block in the last game, so we may as well try and get some damage in. So we've got turn. We can play this. And we've got this. We've already got the lands. It's awesome when you draw Ajani, you've already got the lands to play it. It's just... probably going to do the... Yeah, first pick Ajani, went deep. Yeah, if you get the Planeswalker, you gotta play the Planeswalker. I did get a very late red rare, the Quicksmith Spy, and I was not very late. It was like 3rd or 4th pick, but I think it's good. I was considering switching, but then red just dried up completely. So we stuck in white green. The deck itself isn't 100%, but it's fine. It's fun. Cool, 4 damage. That's fine. Cool. Another Bandar's nice. I guess we just slap down Bandar and Automaton. Build the board up a bit. Can get tricky and put Bandar's counters on each other and get fancy and stuff, but we probably won't do that. We could sacrifice both the Bandars and make the Automaton a 5 counters or 5/6. That's not the worst thing you could do, but they do have Thopter Arrest, which we know about. I'm assuming they have a lot of other white removal spells that we don't know about yet. Didn't attack. That's interesting. Guess they're trying to be a bit defensive here. So I'm going to move 1 counter onto the Automaton, just in case I draw the Armorcraft Judge. And that one can just go on... Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right, cool. Okay, And one count. Wait, no, wait, not that. That could have been bad. Okay, and one onto there. There we go. Ha! So when I said if we draw the Armorcraft Judge, and then we draw the Armorcraft Judge, so that's nice. Now we're going to draw 3 cards. This is why Armorcraft Judge is a good card. Sometimes you draw 1 card, and that's fine, and sometimes you draw 3 cards, and that's just, like, super awesome extra value. Obviously, it works a little bit better if you know you're going to play the Armorcraft Judge, but sometimes you just got to take the risk on upkeep to see what happens. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. So we go, this turn we can go... Should I have attack? No, I'm not attacking. Next time I can go Ajani. Depending on what my opponent has, I can just minus and kill off his Guardian. Nearly Ajani, so close. The only reason I might not play Ajani is if I get Thopter Arrest, in which case I'll probably drop that, just because I don't want to take too much damage from these vehicles. Countless Gears, Renegade. That's fine. You got a 2-2. I'm very happy for you. Alright, that's Ajani. Let's get this. Come on, you can attack. I'm not going to block, I promise. Yep. Oh, maybe I'm going to block, actually. Yeah, if they attack with the 5/5, I'll just block with the Automaton and the Armorcraft Judge. Wait, what does this do again? -9, counters on each creature you control, the 5 on each. Yeah, so, some counters. Okay, so they're putting that one. So that's going to get sacrificed into combat. They're putting Conviction on it. Okay, okay. So I'm going to take 5 damage, and then you lose your... So you can bounce your Conviction, can't you? At the end of combat with the trigger on the stack. Yeah, that's fine. 5 damage is 5 damage. So I'll do this. Because you can't kill both of those creatures. Well, but if my opponent has +2/+2 indestructible, that's fine, but then they lose their conviction when the Daredevil gets binned. So I'm pretty sure they don't want to do that. They want to keep the conviction. I'm assuming they kill the Automaton first? Yeah. That's fine. Just I could draw 2 cards. So in response, you want to bounce the conviction. Surprise. So I don't know. So again, for anyone who's watched the last game, I've got it on auto no to my opponent's creatures, so that's why I just target them, because it saves my clock a little bit. Revolutionary doesn't change anything, because I can actually play Revolutionary. One thing I never thought of until literally a second when I draw Revolutionary is it gives me Planeswalker loyalty counters as well. So I guess we'll top it up to 6, and it is Boom Ajani time. There's nothing there. I mean, I could kill the Guardian, but that's fine. We go up to 6. Yeah, let's reveal some cards. Let's reveal some cards. Put 2 9 opponents into your hand. Oh, so it's all at the cool. So I'm getting an Artisan and a Renegade, which are fine cards. I lose Hunt the Weak, which is whatever. May as well start getting some damage in. We'll attack with our... We'll attack with the 2/2. I've got to keep the other 2 on blocks, just in case, you know. I don't want to lose Ajani. Not that I don't think I need Ajani to win the game, but it'll help. Okay, I've got... If it's Conviction's going to draw a card. You've got a 3/5. I'll block that. Will I? Depends on whether they attack Ajani or me. I mean, they're not killing Ajani unless they have a combat trick. I mean, I hope they're attacking... Yep, so they're attacking Ajani. Unless they have a combat trick, it's not dying, so that's fine. We'll block thusly. Ajani will drop to 2. Revolutionary will take it back up to 3. I can just plus to get up to 5. Yeah, let's do it. They've got a trick, they've got a trick. No, cool. Noble Garrison, yep. They drawing a bunch of cards, which actually is really good for them. Again, Bandar, I don't want to do anything with you. So we'll just no. Sweet. So we're gonna play the Revolutionary. Opponent is tapped out and on 15, which doesn't really help me. Where are we? I can smack down something with Nature's Way. I can smack down SRAM and attack for 3, 6, 10. And then also play, say, Countless Gears Renegade. Or I could play an Osprey and just keep up. Blocking defense is probably better. Yeah, let's do it that way. So we'll play the Flyer, try and get some damage in the air so we can start winning this game, rather than just, you know, going through it. Attack for 3, because they can't block profitably. And I'll probably put some counters onto the Osprey and the Revolutionary next turn. Huh. Should probably read cards and pay attention to the vehicles they have, hey? I've said 20 times now that my opponent's on a vehicles plan, but that's okay, we'll just... Will we? Yeah, it's better than not. Wait, I haven't... don't have 6, don't have 6. I haven't used Ajani this turn, have I? Oh, well, F6 in combat there, so that could have been bad. The question is, do I want to exile? I could exile the Renegade, or I could just get it up to 5. Yeah, I don't want to leave him at 1. We'll reveal. I've now drawn more cards than my opponent. Ooh, Renegade Rally is really good. So, as I was saying in draft time, yeah, I can let the Bandars die and then rally them back to play, which is really cool. So I'll probably dump all 2 counters from one of them onto my Osprey. Rallier. Still have a ton of mana left. I can even use the Osprey to smack something down with the Nature's Way. Also got caught in the Brights. Wow. I really hope they don't play like Dawn Feather Eagle is not great, but it's fine. If they attack everything at like Ajani, I'll probably just let it hit. Because there's no profitable blocks for me, is there? I mean, I suppose I can block the servo, but whatevs. Ajani Unyielding is being attacked by everything. So if 2 creatures here, I mean, if this creature and this creature here, so I could block these 2, and he dies. Oh no, and he lives. Might be worth it. If I keep... He'll stay alive on 1, then when these trade, he'll go back up to 2. It's just such good card advantage. Now I can always get the Bandar back with the Rallier. So yeah, let's block to live. Again, dies to a combat trick, but that's fine. That's fine. Opponent has to have combat tricks, right? Like, how do you have a mono white deck without, like, built to last and that stupid +1/+2? Okay. Creating servos, that's fine. End step, I'm not doing anything. Okay, so I'm going to do... Where am I? I'm at 11. I'm going to do this. All the counters so that I have Revolt up. Appetite can kill Servo. Gain some life out of it, which is relevant. But we're definitely rallying first. And we'll get a Bandar. I've got 5 mana available to me. So I guess I plus Ajani. I mean, I can get rid of the Dawn Feather Eagle or attack for 4, which is an option. But then Ajani dies, so probably not. So if we plus Ajani, look at our options. Obviously, I could play Renegade because Revolt's turned on. Ooh, Thopter Arrest is nice, and Aether Herder is fine. So we're probably going to play just Thopter Arrest and Renegade. What am I? I'm Thopter Arresting the Eagle, or the... No, I'll probably Thopter Arrest their Renegade. Okay, we'll attack first. So I'm going to attack with my 4/4. Am I? Yeah. They didn't block, that's fine. Definitely playing Renegade this turn, aren't I? Aren't I? Yeah, I am. Maybe I should just caught in the Brights the Eagle. My clock is starting to get to a point where I have to worry about it. Yeah, let's do this. And I can Thopter Arrest. If my opponent taps out, I can Thopter Arrest this. I can always Appetite the Conviction if they tap out, obviously. Not going to do it if they've got mana available. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 attackers, I've got 5 blockers. Another Dawn Feather Eagle hurts, but it's not game over. Especially if they continue to attack. Like, Ajani's already saved me, what, 7 life this game? I'd probably be close to dead if they weren't attacking Ajani. But then I'd also be ultimating Ajani, so... Okay, well that's going to... Now we know it's going to get Thopter Arrest, it's probably going to be that. I'm confused about my opponent not attacking first, because you'd think they'd attack so that I block without knowing the Revolt triggers. This is game 2 and I'm game up. My opponent did basically nothing in game 1 and I played Ajani in 1. Game 2 of round 1. Beginning of combat... Nothing. That's... Like, if that was... Okay, if that was me, and I don't know, could be wrong, but I would have at least suicided a couple of servos to try and get the... Before playing the Solemn Recruit. I think I want to put counters somewhere, do I? Nah. We'll say no for now. Oh, okay. Opponent concedes. I guess I was pretty close to just winning anyway, right? I had Nature's Way to take out a blocker, Appetite to take out... nothing. Well, yeah, they weren't getting me on time. They were even close. So I had a 4/4. I had a potentially 6/6 flyer, and they had no air blockers. So cool. All right. Well, we got a game. So that's cool. Awesome. Happy with that. Yeah. Maybe they were thinking about playing for time, then they realised that 8 minutes is a long bloody time. So yeah. Have a look. Do we want to change anything in the deck before we go back in? I do have the second court, but I think Thopter Arrest is just better. There's nothing I'll probably want to take out for a second court. there's a lot of good cards, but there's some good cards, but I just the ones that have it better. All right, round 2. I'd like a 2-1. I've had a couple of 1-2s lately, and it's been a bit disheartening, if you will. But they've all been good game. Like, when you get those good games where it goes right down to the wire and you just lose. I'm fine with those. If I 0-3 with 3 games that are like that, and my heart's beating and my pulse, everything's running, then I'm happy. But if I play a fair deck and just get run over because the format's stupid, then I don't like that. But yeah, I'd prefer. I mean, I'm still at 0 on trophies, so yeah, we can hope, we can dream, we can wish. We can wish. Not a bad little deck. Oh, and we have an opponent. Sweet. Okay, let's do exactly what we did before. Opponent is currently 1-1, so they might be on a loss, which would be nice, dishearten them a little bit. This is a pretty capable hand. I can only play 1 card in the hand, well, technically 2, but that's fine. I've got a bunch of 2 and 3 drops. I'm going to draw them, and we'll get lands as we go. So there are people who will mulligan that hand, but I don't think that would be right if they did. Ooh, we got a rare land. Okay, Armorcraft Judge is a card. Need my opponent to do a bit of nothing while I get my Artisan online. If I draw my 4th land, I'm just literally going to go Artisan with a counter into Armorcraft Judge. That's fine. Play that one all day. Play 10 of those, please. Ooh, Bandar, even better. So again, we want to draw a land, so we go Bandar, Artisan with a counter, Armorcraft Judge, draw 2 cards, feel pretty good about ourselves. If we draw no land, then we'll feel pretty bad about ourselves, but that's fine too. Ether Stream Leopard. No, go back to playing the other one. Go back and play the other one, please. So again, we're going to just target opponent's creature. Always 0. Okay, we've got the land. Sweet. Okay, well my 3/3 blocks the 4/3, but dies. Suppose if you're going to do something with your energy, that's what you want to do. So I'm going to be taking 4 damage next turn. But then I can always Nature's Way if I want to get some damage in. Yeah, take a scry, I'll let you. What are they doing with the scry? They are putting hard on top with the scry, so it must be a nice one. Yep. So I'm going to feel it out what they do this turn and decide whether we want to Nature's Way the 2/3 or just draw some cards with the Armorcraft Judge. I think we're just drawing cards. Let's draw the cards. I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is fun. 2 planes. So we can play Whisper of Ranger, which means that I'll be able to flash in the Armorcraft Judge, which would be nice. Because thinking about blocking with the Artisan, but I don't think I want to do that now. I think I'm going to take another hit of 4 next turn and then play. So I may as well attack for 3. Yeah, let's do that. Attack for 3. If I'm trading it for a trick, I don't mind. So next turn, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Osprey, select for inspection, that's fine. Osprey and Nature's Way develops my board and kills a decent creature. Or Artisan and Nature's Way. Probably Osprey, because I need to get some... Need to start the old Attackaroonies, hey? No, wait. Let's think that. No. Definitely the Artisan, because then turn 6 I can flash in the Armcraft Judge to draw 2 more cards. Words. I know words. Please don't play a big creature. That's a big creature. So what I'm going to do... Because this gives it Vigilance, Trample, and deals damage. It doesn't fight, does it? No. So yeah, I'm going to use this. Which is going to be slightly less value, because it means I'm not going to get... I'm basically losing a counter when I blink it out next turn. But this way I'm going to kill it, because I hate this card. I just flat out hate this card. Creature I control, creature I don't control. 1, 2. Boom. At least it's not revolting, though. Although you could say it is quite revolting. Man, we make our own fun, don't we? Okay, we killed a thing. We're playing the Artisan with a counter. And then we're going to attack for 4. Counter. Cool. First damage. Sweet. So we're still working with a pretty good game plan. We're going to play the... Yeah, you're going to scry. Good for you. They just use their last energy. They must have something in their hand that gives them energy, because... Well, I would imagine. Or they've got... Well, they've got 1 card, don't they? Maybe they're just getting desperate. They topped again, so... That's fine. Yeah, we're going to play the Angel on 6, draw 2 cards... Then turn 7. Even if worst case we draw 2 lands or so, 2 useless cards, we can still play our 2 creatures that we have at the moment on turn 7. And we're feeling pretty good overall. We're feeling pretty happy with where we're at. We're on 12. 12 is still a fine life total. Five mana. 5 mana. Wow. Is that even playable? What do you put into play? Get some energy. That's cool. There are 5, 6. So they're going to be hitting me for 8. So I'm down to 4. So now I need to block. Okay, well that screws my game plan, unfortunately. 3-0. I don't know. So I mean, 3-0 would be awesome. Like I'd love to get a I'd love to end the thing with a trophy. All right, what am I doing? So we can Thopter arrest this. Yeah, I think that's definitely the sensible first thing to do. I guess we just start building our board up again. Opponent is on 0 cards, so we're definitely ahead here with... What have I got? 7 cards in my hand, which will be 6 shortly. Bye-bye. Guess, so we go... We're at 6 mana this turn, so we'll play the Artisan. Put a counter on him. Then next turn with the 7 mana, I'll play... Bandar Armorcraft Judge again gives me 2 spells. They're scrying in their upkeep. And they are bottoming. They're bottomed, so we're in a good spot. So yeah, my opponent's still at 16 life, but they're top decking. Equal to the greatest power, so they get 3 energy. They can force a creature to block, which is not irrelevant. So I think we just want to get get more cards in our hand. And what do we get? We got some nice cards, cool. And opponent could force something to block, but whatever. I'm going to block anyway. We'll attack for 3. No reason not to. They could trade here. Trading here I'm not too upset about. Like if I go Angel, Armorcraft Judge and draw a card, I'm getting a 4/4 flyer, a card, and I'm just happy. That's that's fine. That's awesome. Well, they can't force me to block now, so opponent is like solid blue-green energy, which is interesting. The blue-green energy deck, it's can be really good and it can be pretty bad as well. They topped their card and they're drawing it with their growth. Maybe something with Revolt. Maybe they just wanted an extra card. Who knows? Who knows? Long Toss Cub's a nice card, but I mean, my guys block it. You can attack. I'm going to block it, but you can attack. Now the question is, do I want to do something with this? And the answer is no. Okay. Always 0. Neat little trick they added for this set. Revolutionary is good. So we've got access to 7 mana, and obviously we want to spend it as close to perfect as we can. So I can go 3, 5, 7. I can go 4, 7. I'm putting the counter on this guy. Wait, I can't do that because I need the 2 white, 2 green for that. Do we want to catch something in the brights? I don't think we do. Do we want just Angel to draw 2 cards? I don't think we do. Oh, I suppose if I Angel, we draw 2 cards, and if I get my other... Oh no, I've already got both my Bandars, that doesn't work. If I get a 2-drop, if I get a land, I can play the Renegade. Maybe that's the right thing to do. Really want to land. So if I get the land, that means Renegade comes into play, revolting. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's draw some cards. I talk a lot of shit sometimes. Sorry guys, my train of thought tends to not actually line up with the truth. So, please forgive me if it gets confusing sometimes. Okay, we've got the land. Now we're revolting. And we can attack with the Artisan. I'll happily... If they want to give me a creature for the Artisan, I'll take it. No, I don't think so. Okay. So you can say we're in a good spot. I can make my Angel a 7/7 next turn. Which is probably a bit overkill because it's the same clock, but maybe I'll make it a 5/5. Ooh. Tuska's a card. I mean, I'm not dead, but it's a card. Wish I had one of those. I would like you to attack with all your creatures, please, because I will block them all day. Yep. You can eat my Armorcraft Judge, I don't care. Eating my Armorcraft Judge is so much better for me than him turning on his energy with the Long Tusk Cub. So this time I do want to put a counter on the Angel. I'll just put 1 because they're on 10, which is a 2-turn clock, no matter how high I get it. Let's play the Revolutionary... let's attack first, maybe. Wait, they're on 10, so if I put Caught in the Brights on something, say this, or this, They take 5, they block, they take 7. Yeah, okay, so it's not... Wait. No, it doesn't work, cool. Put on the Bandar. Maybe the math here, so... That's kind of attack, so they block this. No, sorry, they get hit by this and this because they block this and this. 8. Can't do any more damage this turn, no. Okay, yeah, so we'll just attack for 5. We'll keep ourselves safe. We'll attack for 5. Put our opponent on a clock. There's no reason to play more creatures here because, again, you know, there are obviously bounce spells that, you know, my opponent plays stuff like this, so we can get blown out pretty easily. Being on 4 life. So I think we just pass. No, let's call it the Brides. Yeah, just in case. That way they can't force me to block with my creatures if they get some energy happening. Cool. Alright, game 1. We're drawing Ajani next turn anyway, so you could say things are looking up. So what do we see? Nothing that really... Maybe I do want the extra Caught in the Brights this game. Yeah, thanks. I thought I was worried there. Like, bro, the expertise could have hurt me a lot more than it did. Lucky I found the Thopter's Arrest and yeah, managed to take off his best creature. I think we'll run it back as it is. Alright, where are we at? 4 lands, 2 removal spells, a card I can't play but I don't particularly want to play. Opponent's keeping 6. I think we want to keep this. Like, knowing what our opponent's doing with these energy buggers, I think turning them off is going to be good. So having the 2, yeah, we'll keep. We'll draw a 2 or 3 drop as we go, then we'll draw a Ajani and 2 lands, and then we'll just win. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, forest seems sensible. We'll F8 that. Okay, so we got the second forest, which is what we needed to turn on to be able to cast the Revolutionary. Ether Hub. Jesus. Pretty sure every card this my opponent's deck gets some energy. There's the Cub, so we're going to take a couple of hits from that. Unless I can find a 2/2. No. So we're going to take a hit from that, then we're going to Thopter Arrest it. No, then we're going to Caught in the Brights it. And then we're probably going to play their 2/3. Then we can Thopter Arrest that one. We'll Thopter Arrest the Cub. It doesn't have any activated abilities, except for the counters. Yep, there's the leopard. That's fine. I'd like to stop drawing lands now, please. So next turn, that represents 4 damage, that represents 4 damage, so there's not much difference there, so we'll Caught in the Brights over here. And I have all the lands that I need. Thank you, deck. Take 4. Probably, if I don't do any action... Oh, maybe if I the Ether Herder. Ugh, really? Okay, so I think the plan here is going to be Ether Herder, Hunt the Weak. So we're going to take another hit of 4. So similar game plan to last time where we're going to take some damage and then try and stabilise the board to win. Let's pretend that I'm thinking about blocking. Do I want to block? Curious about the Universal Solvent. Is my opponent just expected to get to that point? I suppose we did get to that point in the game last time, didn't we? Okay, we got Ajani. So we did say we draw Ajani and win, which has been nice, but we're not kind of at that point yet, are we? Okay, let's kill this because that's the biggest threat. And I'm not attacking because we have 2 damage marked, and he can kill it just by blocking with his 2/2, 2/1. Next turn, I'll block if he... Yeah, will I block? Four mana, 5 mana, all green. This is gonna... There it is. Yeah, I'll definitely block if he attacks. I'll probably just have to Ajani and kill the Tusker. Well, that's gonna hurt. Maybe I just want a revolutionary. Really? I'd say it'd be 2/5. Yeah, so it's gonna get blocked. This is the downside of keeping a hand that is 5 lands and 2 removal spells. Sorry, 4 lands, 2 removal spells on a creature. Creature you don't particularly want to play unless there's, other creatures. I think we just play Ajani. We're just going to play Ajani as bait. Because, where are we? Crap, where are we up to? So if I play Ajani as bait, I'm at 10, so I'm going to take 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not dead. So they may not just attack me straight out. They may want to put some resources towards killing Ajani, which is fine. Yeah, Wrath of God, if I had Fumigate here, just imagine. Fumigate, pew. But yeah, no, didn't happen. Yeah, I think we're just going to fill our hand and try and bait our opponent into wasting some attackers on Ajani like my last opponent did. Then next turn, I've got Thopter Arrest and Appetite can take out 2 creatures. That's exciting. Why do I have to select that? Why doesn't it just do it for me? Click, click. Come on, Moto, you can work it out. The ones I clicked are the ones that I want. Put in hand. Put in hand. Okay. Gotta love when Moto just decides to be shit. Okay. You're eating my clock, Moto, come on. Ah, seriously? If I lose a game because I didn't draw my Audacious Infiltrator, I'm going to be very upset with this game. Alright, not attacking. 2, 3, 4. If I draw a land... If I don't draw a land, it's still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're 2... Yeah. I might file if I lose because of it, but the chances of me losing because of it are pretty small. Alright, what are they doing? Ajani is being attacked by the Cobra and the Turtle. And I'm being attacked by the Tusker and the Druid. So I'm going to take 7. Okay, so I'm probably pretty close to dead, but I'm going to try and keep Ajani alive by blocking the turtle. We'll see what happens. I'm dead to any pump spell. Do we have it? Do we have the pump spell? Yeah, there it is, so I'm dead. On exactsies. So I can't say I lost because of that being stupid, but maybe the keeping the hand was wrong. But it's fine. My opponent got me. I might just want, so I'm on the play, I might just want another court, cut out my worst creature. Just this guy. Oh, maybe it's not my worst. The game's going to go along, maybe it's better than like random. Nah, let's cut it. Yeah, cut the automaton. I'm going to bring in the extra court just because I need to turn off his big creatures when they come down, so submit it like that. The game's just a bit glitchy tonight. Yes, I would like to play first. So this hand is quite a bit better than my last turn hand generally. I've got the Infiltrator as a turn 2 play, I've got Appetite if anything big comes out, and I've got Ether Herder and Whispering Ranger once my lands build up. So it's fun. Opponent mulligans to 6. Taking their time to decide. They keep and they scry to the bottom. I thought about it for a while, so it might be an iffy hand. This game is shitting itself. That's me clicking the forest 12,000 times. I don't really have anything else open, do I? F6. Thank you. Ooh, that's Skype closing down. Just trying to close down some shit to see if it helps at all. Lifecrafter is annoying. I need to find an answer for that. If Thopterist's an answer for that. It's not often that you want to Thopterist their 1-drop, but sometimes you just have to. Wow, this is just crapping itself. Sorry, just closing crap because my computer's being stupid. Do it. Cut his fucking nuts off. Yeah. Good times. That's Solvent. I'm just really confused about that Solvent. It's not a good card, right? I think I had it in one deck, which was like solid black-blue improvise, and it didn't get played. Pretty sure I cut it as a 24th card. Alright, we're doing that. We got our 4th land, so Ether Herder is a thing. Next turn. I hate this game. Come on. I hate this system. Get rid of that. My opponent gets to 7 mana, they can kill it, but that's fine. Just check my RAM and stuff. Just close Chrome maybe. Really? I clicked that. Okay, so that happened. They played the cow, so they're stuck on mana, which is nice to know. So if we can just kind of keep beating face and hope that they don't find anything to play for their 3 mana or a land, that's kind of my best win situation. Otherwise I keep drawing land. Draw Ajani. Of course, if we draw Ajani, we're feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty happy with that. Might just close. Oop, don't do that. Just closed my background music. Just to try to make my computer run a little bit better. Oh, don't want to close my streaming software. Probably don't want to do that. Played a 3-2, which is fine. We're just going to keep attacking. I'll trade the herder for the 3-2. That's what they're going to give me for it, I guess. I don't know why this is running like crap. My computer's running pretty solid at the moment. I will be using that ability to get a what's he duty servo. Yes, thank you. Green attackers, go to blockers. The only disappointing thing is with this hand I've got at the moment, I've got nothing to really flicker out with my angel, and all I get's a 4/4 for my 6 mana. Yep, you got my herder, that's fine. I could play the inspector and just keep being aggressive. I need to restart after this game. But basically what I'm going to keep doing is just keep applying pressure, try and take advantage of my opponent's mana stumbles. And if I didn't have that Thopter rest, my opponent would be chucking out Thopter servos every turn. And then F6 here. F6 here. Seriously, game? Come on. Come on, there we go. We got that. Play that land. So actually they're not missing land. They must be drawing land now. You can attack with your 1/3 if you want. I'm not going to block it. End step, cool. I would like to draw something that is flickering, really. Okay. Play the land. Attack with all my creatures. Probably just flicker out the Aether Inspector to get some energy again. Feeling pretty good right now. Not winning anything, but feeling pretty good. Oh, follow. Thanks for the follow, Lentori. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for jumping in as a follower. Really appreciate everyone that does follow. Really appreciate everyone who hangs out, because I love to play Magic. I love to draft. I love feedback. If you guys have anything you want to tell me I'm doing wrong, but yeah, really awesome. You guys are all here. Apologise for having to kill the background music. It's just not. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's Magic or if it's something. Yeah, I can go back to my hand. That's fine. Then you can block that. And they scry to the bottom. So they're not quite top deck. They're still holding 2 cards. I'm guessing one of them's like Baral's Expertise, which costs double blue. Yep, take 2. Second main, I definitely want the Angel. So I guess we just slam that. Aether Inspector is definitely not the best thing to flicker in a day, but it's going to give me 2 energy. It doesn't really, you know, better than nothing. Basically gives me another servo. And the Vigilance means it wasn't actually getting anything anyway. White green, long tusk cub, sure. You got it. I suppose you can pump it up to a 4/4, but I've got servos for days. Now I get to start attacking for 4 in the air, which is nice. No, I'm not going to attack with the Aether Inspector. I'm not going to block it, so there's no point. So that they are going to block it and then use their energy, so there's not really much point. Play the Infiltrator. Opponent's got, with the current board, they've got 1 turn, theoretically 2 turns if they play a creature. Yep, they're putting some counters on. Don't know if they're getting aggressive or if they're giving up or some combination of both. So I'm just going to throw a servo in front of it. I'm still on 20, so... Actually, they can't. To be able to attack, they need to be able to play 2 creatures. They played a forest. It's good. If it was a... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they can't do that. They're still a mana away from using Universal Solvent, which could have hurt me. Maybe I just appetite the Solvent just in case. It's feeling pretty unlikely that I'm going to lose from this point, though. You got it. I'll probably just take the hit from the cub. Yeah. There's nothing they can do to get me down from 20 to dead in 1 turn. You get some energy, yep. Yep. They need... Ooh. Ouch. Thanks for hanging out, Total. Thanks for hanging out. We've still got 1 game to go, so let's see what happens. Okay, that changes things. Might have got a bit cocky there myself. Probably should have blocked. But that's fine. Alright, we're going to just attack. Opponent can block 1, which will probably be the Infiltrator. I get a servo. Opponent goes to 2. Yep. Pretty good spot. Pretty good spot. Even losing, like, obviously would have been better with the Angel, but cool. If I had, because my opponent had enough to get to 4/4, so he still could have killed the Angel. It was just the difference of whether he traded with it or not. We got the match. We are 2-0, so that's exciting. I'm going to quickly restart my Magic Online because it seems to be a piece of poopy right now. Go look at my pretty background, which I haven't updated for like a year. Oh, don't know that stuff. Ooh, pretty. Hopefully, is it fully dead? It is fully dead. Alright, let's fire it back up and quickly turn this off so you guys don't get to see my password. Ooh, don't know what to do then. Yeah, everything's fine. Not that you'd see my password, but you know. Can't go be tricky with these online people things. Okay, what's going on there? Sorry, just waiting for anything to load up here. Quickly do some tweeting while we wait, hey? Tweeting's always fun. Can we get a GIF? Let's see. A dancing GIF, maybe? A dancing GIFs are fun. Put our background music back on as well, see what happens. It wasn't using that much RAM, but it's just weird. And yes, that's my secret. My background music is just the eternal load screen. Ooh. Noises. Woo! Alright, so we are currently 2-0 with this deck, which seems pretty nice. To be honest, a bit better than I thought I would go. But hey, 2-1 means that I get enough pack, because I'm one Aether Revolt pack short of drafting again, and I can get some ticket value because I've got the Fatal Push and the Ajani, which is about 2-3 tickets, depending on my bot that I find. So not feeling too bad right now. Obviously, nice would be to 3-0 the draft. For those of you who've watched me before, I tend to not expect to 3-0 very often because I'm not. Let's just say I'm not great at what I do. But if I get the 3-0, I'll have the packs aside and we'll do an 8-4 double elimination draft and rare draft the crap out of them because you get so many rares from those drafts. Oh, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But let's go in. Let's do round 3. Oh, let's just quick refresh on the deck. So this is the deck as it is. We've got removal in the script picture separately. Obviously, we've got the Mythic Planeswalker, which is always a nice way to start any draft. We've got removal, 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 combat trick, artifact removal, bomb uncommon, pretty awesome uncommon, and then just random creatures that have a little bit of synergy, but not, to be honest, not a massive amount, but it's fine. There's a bit of counter awesomeness happening. I think I've drawn about 8 or 9 cards out of the Armorcraft Judge over five games now. So if you can do that again, that's nice. I've said it a few times now, but playing Armorcraft Judge and drawing one card is great. Getting a 3/3 for 4 mana and drawing a card is fantastic. The second you draw more than one card, you're basically just in heaven. Like if you get 3 or 4 cards out of it, it's just wonderful. Combine that with Whisper Angel, and you double in those cards, and then you basically can't lose. Apparently nobody wants to play me. Apparently I'm too good to be played against. was always my problem when I was a kid. Like, I was just too good at everything I did, and nobody wanted to play with me. What else can we talk about? Talk about Amonkhet. We got like a ton of spoilers. Oh no, never mind. Short version. Really looking forward to Amonkhet. Mechanics look nice. Artwork looks fucking amazing. So my opponent is also 2-0, so we're playing for all for it. I won the roll. I like winning rolls. I like this hand. So I've got creature I can play, 3 forms of different sort of removal, and lands to cast every single card in my hand. It's 100% keep. If I knew my opponent, what deck my opponent was on, you could argue to say that you want more creatures if they're on an aggro deck, but I'm guessing probably red-black, red-blue kind of thing in the finals. That's fine. Burdened. My opponent's just gone, what? How did this guy get to the finals? And I'm like, haha. I got an Ajani. Red-white. Okay, how'd this guy get to the finals? I guess we're just caught in the bright start straight away. We've got Ajani, which is nice, noticeable. Get some damage in. Next turn we can add a counter maybe if the opponent doesn't. Nope, they'll do something. May as well play this, may as well draw a card and put a counter on this. That's fine, play that next turn. Yeah, we'll attack. I'm okay with trading damage here. I can always stop to arrest that if I get worried. Or I can just play my 3-3 and block it. Or I can just not attack, pump it and block. Yep, you got me for 4. Guessing I'm going to see some nice artifacts soon. Hey look, there's a nice artifact that I've just seen. So that's going to get Thopter... Oh no, it's going to get Appetitted. So let's just... There's no reason not to do it straight away, is there? I love when you play against white-red and you draw your artifact removal in your opening hand. Alright, Daddy wants a land. Land. Ooh, there it is. So that's probably going to get Thopter arrested. There we go, we're on top of things. Okay, so I don't particularly want to land now because I'm going to draw Thopter arrest. I'd like a 2-drop, please. 2-drop. 2-drop. Shiznizzle. Alright, so maybe I do, because that's going to hurt. So maybe I want to Ajani and just exile that straight away. Opponent needs to place, if they get something with 3 cost, that's going to come alive, and or 2, even 2, that's going to come alive and hurt me, but I think that's going to be fine. I have to, because I've just lost too many games to this. This and bloody creature that flying can't block. That's just, I've lost so many times. It's cool. Give my opponent some life. Yeah, I'm not going to block a 7-11, so we'll do that. If I draw a land next turn, I'm going to be feeling good. So basically just want to keep drawing lands. Because then I can play the Aether Herder to block the Spire Side Infiltrator and play the Thopter Arrest to get rid of the Dreadnought. Looks like I'm taking 7 damage this turn. Definitely taking 7 damage this turn. I do have to use the Infiltrator to do it though, which is... Oh no. I stand corrected. Ooh, I have a virus. They're attacking... Ajani, yep. That's fine. Cool, so land means I can... actually, so I want to Thopter Arrest. I think I just want to Thopter Arrest that, don't I? Oh, not necessarily. If I Thopter Arrest, say this, puts them back in the point of having to get... Nah, that's not good. I'm definitely arresting, I just don't know what I'm arresting. And you could make arguments for this, easily. Let's just get the Dreadnought. At least this way I can go for trades instead of chumps. Play a 3-3 to start blocking as well, and now we're on the defensive. We are absolutely on the defensive. Probably just going to block here, which could be wrong. Man, hoping they wouldn't do that. Going to trigger that. I need to find an answer for this being a 3-3. Maybe I just do this and hope. Yeah, let's just do this and hope. As we said, I don't expect to win the finals very often, so... Oh, damn it, that's going to be painful. That's not so much. Alright, we draw a land. 6, 7, 8, 9... Go to 3, you need a way to kill 2 creatures to be alive. Draw a land. That's cool. That's fine. If I hadn't blocked, I mean, I would have bought my... So if I had blocked, I would have... No, I'd be dead now. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So if I'd blocked the... If I hadn't blocked the 3-2, it'd be slightly different, but not enough that it matters, so... Not sure if that was technically wrong. But yeah, got me to 0. Good job. Alright. Round 3, game 2. What are we changing? Definitely going to do the same thing where I'm bringing the second court and the Brights to turn off his creatures as much as I can. Opponent's going really fast. Probably just do the same thing where we cut the worst creature. Infiltrator's probably less than good here. Yeah. Yep. It's better than my average nothing. We'll keep it. We can play the 2 cards in our hand. We can kill any of my opponent's X2s easily. Even their X3s if I get desperate. Opponent's having a good think. Play a land and pass. Renegade's fine. Renegade's a card that you can play whether it has its revolt or not. Like it's either just a bear or it's a slight upside bear. Yep. Don't think I want to just catch that in the Brights, do I? No. prefer to hunt the wicket. Actually, I don't think I want to do that once it uses its first. Not attacking. Interesting. I'm guessing an attack. No attack would be better, but I'm guessing an attack, yeah. You got an attack. I could double... No, I don't want double block. The double block, he kills my Osprey. I think the way I win this is with in the X. I think that's already flies from my opponent's side last time. So we're going to hunt this on this. And we're going to attack with both our creatures. Offering a race to the opponent. Implement's fine. Infiltrator's fine. Ah, shit. Gonna take 4 damage here. Sorry, 6 damage here. So we're 7 damage here. Jesus. So we're not winning the race at this point. Didn't mean to do that. This is the I said this right at the start of the draft. Problem with caught in the draft rights is it doesn't turn off vehicle crewing. Let's fly for 3. I can start chumping. It doesn't have trample or anything. Not quite sure what we need to happen, but I don't know. For some reason I always find that no matter how well my deck's run in game 1 and 2, if I'm 2-0, I get to this point and it's just like, here's some crappy lands. And like every other game I got my double scrounging band, or not every game, but got my double scrounging bandars, I got my 2 drops, I curved out. Actually, I curved out pretty nicely here, I don't know. I'm just having to whinge for the sake of whinging. It's definitely not the worst game of Magic I've ever played. I'm at 5 lands, so Ajani doesn't help me here. Other planes means I can flicker out my Ether Herder, so I may as well do that. Yeah, we'll attack for 6. We'll get a servo, because a servo can block. Actually, I don't know, maybe I'm just whinging for the sake of whinging. So at the moment, I'm at a point where... This is 4, isn't it? So... I can flicker out my Ether Herder. Get some more energy, which may or may not matter. And then I win in the air next turn if they don't play a flyer. And I can block effectively, unless they have that creatures that fly and can't block. Even then I've got a fly that can block, so I'm not dead, I'm just not doing as well. Obviously a lot of it will come back to what my opponent has in their hand. But yeah, so they can attack. They can crew the guy and attack. I block with a servo. Yeah. I take 1, I go to 9. Trample would suck. They can always hit me for 3. So if I block with the Herder and they have a way to give it trample, which I'm trying to think if there's a way to give it trample. Maybe I just double block to be safe. Stop an extra point of damage. So anything I think is built to smash, and that gives them +3 anyway. So that'd be 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. Risky. Wait, no, I'll still, yeah. 4, 9, 5. They're alive on 1. Hoping my opponent has nothing. I'd like them to have nothing. Are they smashing? Oh, they're smashing. They want to keep that 5 mana up for something. That's what they want to keep that 5 mana up for. They're on 11. Damn it. We were close. What can we do? I mean, I can caught in the brights it, then I die. Then I attack and die. I can... We were close. And they just use that to crew. Attack me for 6. Like if I attack for 4, I can block that. I take 2, 5, 6 down to 1, to 7 dead. We were close. We were. This exact card is what they needed to live. That's cool. Fortunately, we can't attack, which means that we probably can't win. Huh, nice. I thought I gave it trample. Alright, so now we're just super dead, so... Oh, really? I guess you just want to play with your food? All they have, no? Okay. Yeah, why don't you put it on that? That would have been more fun. Ooh, Scrounging Meta. Alright, we'll let him play with his food for a bit. YOLO. Fortunately, didn't quite get there. Boom. Not sure what happened there, but something happened. You got me. See how low did they get me? -6 because of the first strike damage. Oh well, we 2-1'd. I'm happy 2-1'ing. It's definitely done worse things, so yeah. Tends to happen. Alright. So that was it. Just decided to get the one draft in for the night. I'm going to head out, probably head to bed. Play some more Magic as we go. Obviously, watch this space. If you feel like following, that'd be fantastic. I do this at least once a week, preferably 2 or 3 times if I find the time. I also play Hearthstone normally, this time tomorrow with a buddy. I do have Twitter. You can find me on YouTube just by searching MP numbers. And obviously, any feedback or chat you'd like to have with me, feel free to approach me and have a good one. Otherwise, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.